Okay guys, welcome back to another Minecraft episode. As you can see, I'm just walking away from my golem farm. And as you can also see, the iron shortages are over. I have more than I'll probably ever be able to need in a realistic way. So, putting all that up here. There we go. I'm still slightly low on gold, but that's fine. Yeah, next I had a plan, because basically I want to convert that into a library, as I think I've said, which means I will need a lot of cows. I've also asked guys on the server to basically give me their bookcases, bookshelves I mean, and well, if possible also, of course, leather and that kind of stuff. In exchange for iron, of course. But yeah, I can't really force them to, and I have no control over how fast that is going to happen. So I thought maybe we could turn this little room I started digging out earlier into a cow farm. Wow, it's getting kind of dark in here. But of course, to satisfy the needs I have, it's gonna have to be quite large, so I'm thinking I will dig it out one further this way and then make it quite long. And of course one further this way as well. There's some coal up there, which I should probably get. Actually, no, I won't bother. Not just yet anyways. We've got a blaze farm, so I can use that if I need to. Alright, so of course the first few blocks, maybe the first 4 blocks, are going to be storage and other facilities in case I want them, basically. So after that I will drop down 2 blocks, because that's the only reliable way of I know of making a animal-proof holding area, I guess. Yeah, eventually on top of this there's going to be grass blocks, and also on top of this bottom layer, so it's all going to be one up, basically. So I'll have to bear that in mind. Basically the bottom layer of stone I've got left right now, well, it's to my right, but I've left it, is what I wanted to say. That's going to be the grass blocks eventually. So I think I'll want to smoothen this ledge here a bit, meaning I'll take it down one here, and from here on out I will dig at this height. So I will have a 3-high room, which is fine. I have no idea how large I'm going to make it, really. I'll take the coal now. I kind of feel guilty leaving it. Okay, well, I didn't want to spend too much time here just explaining the basics of what I had planned. Yeah, this will probably... Wait, how wide is this now? 5 and 5. So this is 11 wide now. I'll probably make it, I don't know, maybe 30 blocks long, or deep, or whatever you want to call it. Because I will need quite a few cows and quite a lot of space. And then, of course, also, I will need a wheat farm. The one I've got upstairs would be enough to provide me with food, but of course, far from enough to raise a whole herd of cows. So that's what will be here. Again, this is just a quick dig to basically show you where it will be. And eventually these will all be connected up with the winding staircase. Here I don't think I showed you yet, this is a smooth stone generator. It's not ideal though. As you can see, there's cobble forming there, which isn't supposed to happen. but sometimes the lava is too quick before the water can reform and I get cobble and it's all a bit of a mess. But yeah, I think I'll switch over to the Vortex server now, and then maybe come back to this one depending on how time goes. So I'll be seeing you then. So here we are. This is in the end, well, where the Enderman farm is. As you remember, that's where I left off last time because I did the enchanting. Luckily going back is quite fast because, as you know, if I walk into the portal, which was left after the dragon was killed, I will just be teleported to my last bed, which I believe is in my jungle home. Also some other things. I realized that I've got the basic, like, necessary features in my base now, but I haven't really paid much attention to making it pretty, or I don't know, just the useless amenities that make it look more hospitable. Like my island base, the basics are quite simple really, but I've also spent a lot of time getting other stuff done that's not actually necessary. Like, I don't know, putting in the shed or adding the garden, stuff like that. Of course, a garden seems very pointless around here, as you can probably imagine. But I was thinking there needs to be some sort of living room-ish. Basically, I was going to build a reading room. So I've connected to that tree earlier, and I think that's where I'll build it, but unless I'm much mistaken, my storage is still somewhere down there, so that's where probably all the like wood and the leaves and stuff are. So I'll gather that up real quick and be right back. Okay, so I deposited the books. I've got the necessary ingredients with me now, I believe. The building materials, I mean. Now I just need to find that tree again. Over there, I believe. Yeah. I was gonna say something. Yeah, I've only got 18 bookshelves left, so can't be much of a reading area, sadly. Yeah, my options for cow farms are kind of limited. I think I'll have to dig one underground or place it somewhere slightly out of sight, maybe. Okay, in you go. Somewhere, I believe that way somewhere, I've got a tiny little sheep farm set up, so I'm guessing if no one sees it, I might as well build it. This bridge was a bit wider on purpose though, because I planned to make this a sort of living-in tree. So if you want to live in a tree, you probably need more space. Okay. Now I'll need shears for some vines, which can go here. Up. Jumpity jump jump, and I can get across here. There we go. Now, this is a quite a good branch, I guess, because I can also use this to make the room seem a bit larger. Yeah. I will need leaves, of course. So as you can see, I also cut down another tree and got most of the leaves from that, so that's something. Oop. I know I'm being a bit careless and destroying them all the time, so I will constantly need more, basically. Okay, so this is where I will arrive. So I'm thinking I need a staircase, which I will build from slabs to make it a little more gentle. I'm hoping these leaves will largely stay. I will also build this. And maybe... don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Yeah, like this. So I've got somewhere to arrive. Actually, I will probably want a fence here. Just so I can't fall down, basically. Because being a reading area, this is not meant to be an adventuring or adventurous kind of place. Okay, like this, and like this. And I'm aware I could use full blocks there, but I might as well not, I guess. Oh, and so, that was a strange noise, by the way. Get used to it, I guess. Which is also something I've been seeing quite a lot, and I'm not sure I like it. Alright. So anyways. No, wait. This needs to be full blocks. There we go. And I actually need to go up. No, I don't. Well, I do. I want to. I don't have to. Sorry. Yeah. This makes sense. Wait, I'm confused now. Didn't I say full blocks? Right here. I seem to be a bit distracted. I don't know. So anyways, or anyway, depending on preference, I guess. Maybe this is better. Yeah, perfectly fine. So from here you've got a nice view of the area as well. Not quite as grand as from the other tree, from the large watchtower tree, but still quite good. You can see my old watchtower tree, and you can see all the way around, and from here you can see the new watchtower tree, which, well, you can't really see much of it actually, because it's hidden by that other tree. Okay, but this is where basically the reading area will be, so I'm thinking, since I don't have many bookshelves, I kind of need to be careful with them. I'm thinking putting books here might work. Of course, you'll need a bench to sit on. But this down here will probably be a watching area, and you can select your book from here. Which means this will have to go, as will this, and I'll get rid of these two as well. So you've got... oh, that's what I was talking about. Being careful. Wait, I've got ender pearls. Yep. Wow, that actually worked. Please don't decay while I'm standing on you. And I got the books back. Good. I'm not so worried about the wood. I think I've got quite a lot of wood around me. What would annoy me is losing the books though, because I had to pay for them in diamonds, and I really don't want to lose them. Okay, so I'll put these here, make it look slightly less awkward. And then some foliage. Up. And I think maybe here as well. And then some more leaves on the side, like this. Yeah, this could work. So basically here's where you go and select your book, and then up here's where you're going to sit and read. Well, if that's your thing. For which I brought signs and stairs. No, that was bad. Very, very bad. Of course, you want fence here as well, since apparently the inhabitants of this place don't like falling down. Not entirely unjustified, I guess. No, that's terrible. Yeah. I want to make this platform a bit larger. maybe like this. And then continue the fencing, which is also, as I recall, a word for a certain type of fighting, using those, whatever they're called. Not swords, but something similar. I believe they've got a name. Anyways, when I say fencing, I mean putting down fences. So, of course, you want lights while reading. Which I will put here. And of course, in case you're in a hurry or you don't want to go back, or maybe you want your favorite books close by, I'll put 2 more bookshelves here. So here there would be the favorite books, like the ones you read over and over and can never get enough of, basically. And down here would be like the standard books, the ones every library has to have, like Lord of the Rings and I don't know, His Dark Materials and all that kind of stuff. Well, basically the classics. So, this is nice, and this is something you could, well, you could at least have some leisure time here. It's not got much space, of course. Usual problem up here. So not much of a visitor-friendly place. I'll pause recording here for now and see how much time I've spent. Okay, I've spent about my usual 10 minutes, maybe a little more on the Vortex server, so I'll finish on Northcrack. I need to smelt some cobble because that massive thing used up pretty much my entire supply of smooth stone and stone brick and that kind of stuff, so yeah. Pretty much nothing has happened here, as you can see. Tower is still completely unchanged. I think that's going to be the next project though, because making this golem farm into a library is probably going to take a lot longer. First though, I think... Wait. I'm not sure if I've got any wood left up here, so I'll need to check on that quickly. Nom 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 nom. I'm also pretty much entirely out of torches. Oh, there's some, that's fine. Might be enough, might not be, I don't know. Torches. Well, I've got sticks. And I've got coal in here, so... There we go. I needed quite a lot of torches for the golem farm as well, and while I built this I did very little mining, so... this one's... oh, not entirely empty. Surprising. Wait, did I have any stone left? Oh, some. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay. And I know I've got some more stone bricks over at the chests. My construction chests, basically. In here, I'm not gonna put anything yet. I'm hoping the server switches to the snapshots at some point. And then I can put carpeting down, because you can now make carpets in 1.6. Which are like the snow blanket things you could make, but with wool and in all the wool colors, of course. So that's going to be quite fun, I'm hoping. Also, I was thinking that once this is the library, the secondary village strip, which is behind it, I'm not sure I've shown you, but I think I did. And this is a pain. But yeah, the secondary village strip I'll make into a new house. Well, I'll build something around it that makes it look like a house. There's not going to be enough space in it to actually live in it, basically. But it's just supposed to be like maybe the librarian's place or something. So I'll make a cut quickly and see you when this bridge is done. Okay, the bridge is done. I'm just collecting the stone bricks that fell. Luckily my diving helmet is still intact. I think I can name it and keep repairing it, but it's going to cost quite a few levels, so that will take quite a while at the ender farm. Some more future plans, I guess. Maybe I'm planning too large. I don't know. Anyways, once that library thing is done, the front bit where the interface is, as I showed you, it's going to be where the main entrance to the quote-unquote library is going to be. So, just over here. There's going to be probably a large staircase and maybe a big banner saying library, if I've got enough space for that. And then of course that pathway there is just going to be kind of like leading to a back entrance, which is why I've not made it very grand. It's just an extension of what used to be the landing dock for boats. So the way to the main entrance is going to be more interesting. And there you heard the resetting noise because, well, as you know, I've just changed servers. Well, I've just switched from Vortex to here, so this is rebuilding. And while it's rebuilding, it keeps noticing there's no golems, so the noise keeps going. And there you can see the pistons. Some of them are extended, some of them are not. That's to make some of the doors valid and some of them not. Switching villages over and back again and so forth. And yeah, just search YouTube for Iron Trench and you'll find a massive tutorial explaining it far better than I ever could, because I'm no expert on the whole village mechanics. Yeah, anyways. In front of the library I was going to put some shrubbery, some plants, just to make it look a little more green and not just the stone brick stuff. And then obviously there's going to be a more interesting, maybe grass having on it and stuff, having grass on it that way. A larger pathway from somewhere over there, maybe from an extension of that single tower I've got there to over here. But yeah, that's for very far in the future. I think this episode's been going for quite long enough now though, so I'm hoping you enjoyed this. I'm hoping you liked the progress on the Vortex server and the rambling I did on here. So I'll be seeing you again quite soon, I hope. Bye bye.